You cried too and we vowed to forget it. And every day I wish I could forgive it. But if you just tell me you'll never lie to me.
Welcome to my channel. I think this is gonna be my first video. So as you can see, today I'm going to be talking about my basic training experience. Yes, I'm in the military. I'm still in.
Let me pretend I care.
Okay, so I went to basic training in 2018. So I joined National Guard in like June, and I went to RSP. And then after RSP, I went to basic training. So everything is at MEBS. I mean, if you're watching this, I could probably talk about it later. MEBS is a lot. It's a long experience. But so like, okay, you just do a bunch of in-processing stuff. Anything in the military, it's a bunch of paperwork before you do anything. It's a bunch of paperwork, a bunch of sitting around listening to people talk. So that's basically what we did, just a bunch of paperwork. But you do not go to sleep for like the first day. So you be up the whole night plus the next day. So you don't sleep till like the next day. So after MEPS, the next process is going to reception. Okay, let me just say this. When you go to basic training, you don't go to basic, like you're not just going straight to like your barracks. That's how I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, like as soon as I get there, like I'm going to my room where I'm gonna be staying the next few months and stuff. No, you actually go to a place before that, which is reception. And reception is basically where you get everything. You get like all of when they tell you don't come with nothing, don't come with nothing. That's where they make you throw it away. Unless, like, they don't, but for the most part, that's what they made us throw everything we had away, like any type of lotion. I didn't bring nothing. My recruiter put me on and told me don't bring nothing. So I didn't bring nothing but one outfit, like a plain clothing outfit. So, on my way there, we got stopped in traffic for like a whole hour because of some truck or something. So we were sitting in traffic for an hour, like sitting, not going nowhere. So by the time I got to reception, it seemed like everybody was ready to go home. So it was like one drill sergeant out there. I was still scared because I never seen the drill sergeant. My first time seeing one. No, this is actually my second time because at RSP is like a mock basic training or whatever. So I actually did see one before, but
that was cute. But I'm not convinced.
Like, he was scary too. But this is my first time, it's the real deal. So we're so scared, so nervous. But it wasn't really that bad. It was just... Okay. So yeah, reception, you get everything. They're really mean. Everybody's mean because you're so scared. You don't know what's going on. And honestly, I could say reception is worse than basic because like they don't care about you. They don't even get to know you or nothing. So they're just ready for you to go. Like they're just there to make sure you get everything for basic training, that you're ready to go to basic training, all of your shots, like everything you need for basic. That's what they're there for. They're there just to make sure that, you're good for basic. That's really all they're there for. And you're there for like a week. Some take your phone, some don't.
Girl, what?
I think they took our phones like in the middle of, I was with reception for like 2 weeks because I was a holdover because I don't know, for some reason they didn't have my shot papers. I didn't need nothing. I think I needed one shot probably, but they didn't have no paper for me. So you have to have a paper when you go in the shot. But like when you go to the military, no, it's a big system and you're like this small in a big system. So I'm pretty sure I just so happened to be somebody that they lost. I feel like they just lost my paperwork. So yeah, I don't know what happened with that. So I ended up having to stay at reception a whole extra week. But everything works out, the way it needs to work out. I'm actually happy because I would have never went to the basic training I went to with the people I went to. Because in reception, so I don't know how to describe it.
Stupid.
But basically, like who you come with, it's like I came with like 3 or 4 people, and then we all went to our places, and then we all got like different people coming in were added on to us. So that's the group, and that's the group you're gonna go to basic training with. That's the group they're gonna tell you what platoon you're in, all of that stuff. They did that in a reception. But like, okay, so I ended up having to wait a whole extra week. So the people I originally came with, I didn't go to basic with because of that situation with the paper. So I ended up actually waiting the next week. So a whole new group of people came in. I was basically training with them. And okay, in reception, like the day before you go to basic, so you get shipped off to basic, you're in your uniform, OCPs, and you have all of your bags and stuff. You load one bag onto this truck, which everything is like a system, but I was so like blinded. I didn't know what was happening or why. Maybe that was just me. The day you ship off, the drill sergeants were there. I didn't know who they was. I didn't know they were like gonna be our drill sergeants at our company. I didn't know that. I thought they were just there. Like, I thought they were like just drill sergeants to scare us, to, you know, get us in that mood. I didn't know they were gonna be like our drill sergeants, the ones with us. I don't know how they changed, but they changed. They was in OCPs by the time we seen them later. So they were in like dress blues at the company or whatever. So yeah, so there was a few on the bus. So you all get on the bus. It's so scary because you're just so nervous. You know, shark attack. I don't know. That was 2018. I don't know what they do now. I don't know what they do, shark attack still. But they did it or whatever. So we just know, okay, there's shark attack, get ready. So like we're all scared. And I remember one of the drill sergeants, he was like, look down, like you like looking down, you cannot look up. And I was like, I need to see where I'm going, because they don't want you to know where you're going or whatever. And it's down the street from the freaking reception, but they don't want you to know where you're going. So they tell you put your head down so you can't see where you're going. And I looked over and I looked up at his foot. He stumped his foot down. He's like, what are you doing? I told you put your head down. I was like, after that, I was scared. I was just like, oh no, what have I got myself into? I didn't even know. I ain't gonna lie. I was just like, oh Lord, this is unreal. But yeah, so we went to basic. So as soon as you get off the bus, as soon as we get there, oh man, the whole mood changed, man, because he wasn't saying nothing. As soon as we got to basic, like our barracks, where we were staying, it got real. All you hear is a bunch of yelling. Oh my God, I don't think I'll ever forget it. All you hear is a bunch of yelling, like drill sergeants yelling, like it seems like it's like 30 of them. They're all yelling, get out the bus, get out the effing bus right now. And they're all just in your face, what are you doing? Why are you walking? Mind you, we have our stuff, our heavy behind laundry bag and duffel bag stuff. So they're telling us to load all the duffel bags out. It's so much going on. When you're trying to run, they're like, why are you walking? You should be running. So like, you don't even know, like I'm just following the crowd. Like we had to run like around, there was a short way. They must go the long way around the company onto our drill pad or whatever. So when we just lined up, so they're like, oh, we have to get the bags. So then we had to run back and get like, just, it don't matter who bag it is, just get the bags. And then later on we separated it into colors, because when you're in reception, you put like color tape on your bag, so then you know, like that's how my company separated our platoon, first, second, third, and fourth platoon, by the different colors. So those colors, like I didn't know at the time the colors they were giving us was really the platoons we were gonna be in. So yeah, it was so scary. All I don't even know, just drill sergeant just yelling at us, and it seemed like so many of them. That's why it's like shark attack. And then this bag is heavy, and they're telling you to run with it. I'm just like, I don't even know. I just was following the crowd. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, this junk real, cause it's like, it's the military. This junk is real. Like, oh my God. So when you first get there, they're just calling names and stuff. You gotta stand at attention or whatever. So they're calling names and all that. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know. But I thought it was funny because, okay, so we have a drill sergeant and then you have a senior drill sergeant. And for some reason, okay, this is the first time that I've ever been with so many people from so many different places, from all over the world. So obviously there's like people from different accents and different countries and all of that there. So like, I didn't know, like some people couldn't say, here, senior drill sergeant. And I thought it was kind of funny. I'm like, it was funny because like 3 people in a row that couldn't say it or whatever. And I wasn't the only one laughing. I swear I was not the only one laughing. But then the drill sergeant came up to me. He was like, oh, so you think it's funny, huh? Oh, look at this one right here. She thinks it's funny. And then a senior drill sergeant, which is a female, she came up and said, oh, okay. I see who you, I'm like, oh, dang, I done messed up. Like, I done gave myself a bad name. Like, you do not want to be known. Like, you don't want to be known in basic training, you know? not like that. But yeah, I was like, oh snap, what am I getting myself into? I was scared. Like, that's the first time I was like, I don't know, I was scared before, but I was really scared then.
Well,
like, for real, I was like, shut the freak up, like, because I'm so like laughy and goofy. I can't be like that here. Like, you gotta, no facial, no emotion, no nothing, because yeah, they was in my face. So the first night, after that, we ended up like separating that stuff, all of that. They gave us the MRE. Don't know what an MRE is. I'll probably do a video actually showing MRE and stuff. If you don't know what it is, it's the military food. Yeah, like jail food. I don't know if it's like jail food, but yeah, it's like military food or whatever. So yeah, we had to eat one of those. So I was just sitting outside eating it. I promise you, if you've never been in like basic training, I personally feel like every person, if they're physically able to, should get the experience just for like humility and certain stuff. And I feel like it might make the world a better place.
you need to cut the you really do.
But anyways, back to the story. So the first night, okay, we eat and everything, then we gotta bring our stuff up those stairs. We were on like the 3rd floor. It was over 1st and 2nd platoon, so they went in their barracks, and then senior drill sergeant, she actually was my senior drill sergeant over my platoon, was over our female barracks. So 3rd and 4th platoon, we were in female barracks together. So basically it's like 2 barracks, one on this side, one on this side, like rows of beds, and then 3rd and 4th, and then they're facing each other. So like, it's like total line, which is a big rectangle around the whole room or whatever. It's called total line. If you know what that means, whew, don't take me back. Like, I would never want to relive basic training, by the way. But yeah, total line, that big rectangle, yes, that tape, that blue tape, baby. Ooh, no, don't miss it. So yeah, that's like one of the first things you do is total line, drop your stuff by your bed. So everything is really like a system. It's alphabetical order. Everything is off of your drill sergeant. So whatever your drill sergeant wants, like whatever their rules are, that's how your basic training is gonna go. My basic training went the way it went because of my drill sergeants. They're the ones in charge. So they're like your parents. Oh my God! It's like they are the one running the show. So, you know, different experiences, different drill sergeants, sorry. So yeah, so we had to toe the line and whatnot, take roll. Of course, that in between that is a bunch of push-ups and a bunch of discipline because of somebody not doing this right. Even if you do something right, it's wrong. So don't think you're just gonna come there doing everything right. Because trust me, they're gonna make it wrong. They're gonna make it known that you're wrong, even if you think you're right. So, you know, for a little bit at least. You know, at least red face. This is red face. I don't think I said that. Like, red face is red face, white face, and blue face. Red face, obviously, is like the marinating. It's nothing but PT 24/7 because in fundamentals, basic fundamentals of being a soldier. And that's what anything it has. You know, you have steps to it or whatever. And yeah, so white phase is more of shooting. This is fun. White phase is fun. It goes by fast. It's a lot of shooting, and then blue phase is graduation stuff. It's super fast too. It's, you there. You make it a blue phase, you there. You ready to go. And I feel like drill sergeants give you a little more respect. Well, not a little more respect, but I mean, they train you. So you honestly are more knowledgeable. So you're actually more trained, which makes it easier for them. Now, total line. So we first got there in the barracks, total line. And then all these push-ups. So it was late, by the way. This is late, like probably like 5, 6 o'clock. And I was saying basic training, you know, you going to sleep like early. Well, you go at least to the barracks to go to sleep about 6 or 7. I'm thinking it's like 7-ish, like late, like, you know, 7:30 or whatever. That's basically like your get ready for bedtime. So you can be in bed by like 8 or 9. But you do it like whatever time your drill sergeant is set, that's the time. That's no earlier or no later.
Period.
It's whatever time they set. We back to the first night. First night, we had like, I cannot make this up, like 50 of us had to take showers. Like, it was like 50 of us females had to take showers in like a minute or something. I don't know. I don't remember, but it was not that much time.
You want me to believe that shit?
It was unreasonably like senior drill sergeant knew that was not gonna happen. But that's when the military, they're like, they train you. they make your mind. You like, are you serious? Do you really want 50 people to take a shower in a minute or whatever? But it teaches you certain things or whatever, so pros and cons to it. But yeah, like we have to do that. So me, I jumped in the shower, got out. I knew I wasn't gonna take a real bath, you know, but it's like in the military and basic training, you're with people from everywhere, all different walks of life. You're with some people that have always been the alpha in their house, has never had to come second to nobody or nothing like that. You're with people that have come from nothing, so this is good. I gotta do what I gotta do to make it to the next phase. You're with people that don't care. You're with people that's like, I'm just making it by. That was me. I'm just making it by. I was just making it by to get through it, like for real. But yeah, so some people, these are people below me in basic training. Some people, like trying to wash. You are not going to be able to take a real shower. And if 50 people got to take a shower in 1 minute, and she did not just mean take a shower, that means back on the line. We start on the total line and you end on total line or whatever. That line ain't right there. If you all the way at the end, you need to be in your spot. So that means you're going to take more time to get to your spot. I'm just saying, it's just certain stuff that it's like, obviously people don't think about all of those things or whatever. And I didn't know everything obviously coming in, but I knew as far as the shower, everybody taking a shower in that amount of time, I knew that was not going to happen. So let me just jump in and get out, because I don't want to be the one to make all of us freaking front lean rest position. What is it? Front lean rest position. Push-ups. That's what it is. I'm sorry. I forgot the exact term. I might be saying it wrong. Might be saying it right. Front lean rest position. But if you hear half right, just know you're making it half right so you can get on your push-up position. I promise you, that's the worst thing. I knew it's red face. I knew we're going to be doing a lot of this stuff. But it's just people that don't get it. That like, this is everybody. So everything you do affects everybody. So yeah, we still ended up doing push-ups. Obviously, we didn't make the time, and she was still counting, and we made it, you know, after that or whatever. But that first night, oh my God, that first week, they wake you up with a horn. It's just like, oh my goodness, is this real? Like, it's like a movie. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I really feel like, for me personally, like, that's really it. Like, it was like a movie. It was like, dang, I'm really doing this. Like, this is really real. Like, oh my gosh, like, looking back.